Right, this is it. New job. Started raining, which is lovely, but we just crack on and get on with it. We've got builders are still here doing the walls, but they've got a wall going along down here. I think there's a little hedge here, and then paving all around here, slopes going up to the front door. It's all sandstone, which is a bit different to all the porcelain we've been doing. We've got steps going down here, and like I say, the brickies are still getting on, so we're just going to work around each other. We've got to come up quite a lot over here. Paving's going to slope up from 2 below down there, right up to render height here. Loads of disabled access, lots of slopes and heights to work out. Got a 1200 path going all the way down here. Again, all sandstone, and then the rest of it's going to be planting bed. I'll take you right around the back and show you what we're doing. Still working on a bit of a building site, but we'll work around it. You can see it's all got to come up quite a bit. We're going to 2 bricks below, so 150 below the damp. All of this sandstone as well. Pattern pack. We've got a few recessed drains to do. They've got to rack up the steps here, the brickies. They're going to get on with it over the next couple of days, but we've got plenty of other stuff to get on with anyway. I'm going to get a racking this wall up today, so then I can pave down it on Monday. Yeah, it should be a good one. Builders have built this house from scratch, so looks good though. If you come down here, I'll show you the amount of slopes that's going on. So we're coming up to about this height here with the paving, and then it slopes down here, and then it goes flat on this corner here, and then we've got steps down there because the driveway drops down quite a lot there. It only slopes ever so slightly down here, roughly about 80 mil, and then it goes flat here again for obviously a turning point. It's also, it can be wheelchair accessible because I think the client's going to move into it when they're a bit older. And then we've got massive slope all the way down here. Slopes off quite a lot down here. Again, another flat corner, and then it slopes right down there. And that is pretty much it. Here we go. Acos are in. MOT is pretty much at height. Still need to top it up a bit, but we ran out. We've got some coming this morning. But yeah, majority of the Acos here, not all of them. You're probably thinking like, oh, why did I stop short there? But they're having a planting bed there. They're going to grow some stuff up the wall. Again, planting bed here and planting bed there. They're going to grow some plants up the wall. These don't just run off to the planters either. We've got obviously downpipes coming down, so hole in the Acco, downpipe will come down with a shoe on it. And then we've got another Acco going across this path just to bridge any water coming down because we're going tight to the walls, so we don't want to create a pond down there, but I'll put this in once we've MOT'd it all. I don't want it to be in my way. Come around here, all the brickwork's done around here pretty much. We've got some Accos to go in along there. I ain't put them in yet either because like I say, I still need to get around here with some MOT. You can see against that how much it needs to come up. Steps still need to be done. Brickies are going to get on with that. These Accos are in. We've got another one or two, well, about 2 to come across here just to break this path again. just let any water run from the path and from there into the echo. 1200 path all the way down here. I've said this already, but planting bed. Scaffold needs to go. It's in the way at the minute, but we'll have to work around it. Where we're at now. A couple of days of paving's been done, so all the echoes are in. We'll carry on paving tomorrow, hopefully get around the back done. Continue. Give you a quick progress, show you how I've been getting on. We put all the risers in. Obviously they need to be cut down for the drains. This drain I've just put in. I'll let that go off overnight and then I'll come and cut the middle of the drain in tomorrow. It just saves me knocking it about now. All this lot's been paved now. I'll show you down here, you can see it a lot better from down here. The brickies have been getting on. They've got a lot of it done now. See, obviously the echoes are in, because they didn't want any shingle around the house. It just keeps all the water away from the brickwork. This patio is pretty much there now. You can see all the planting beds are in. A little bit of concrete to break off there, but nothing major. This is where the patio finishes up here, and then we're having a hedge along here. And then this lot slopes down. But this lot's all dug out, which needs to be prepped now. I won't go around there because it's exactly the same as it was. Majority of the brickwork done now. You can see it's all coming together a bit. We're, first things first today, we're going to put a little gate in, a little bit of fence. They're basically having a hedgerow along here and it's then going down across the brickwork. Having quite big planting beds, they do like their planting. But we have got just a little bit of fence in here, literally like 400mm, just covering that planting bed, and then the gate will come here and then the hedge will start off of that then. So we're going to get on with that now. Right, the majority of the big patio areas are done now, so we're onto this slope that goes round the garage. To do that, we've set this up and we've got our heights ready. I've drawn them out on here so I know. But this top one here, this is the first height, the highest point. That's 1.3 and 20mm. And then we slope down. This is our next fixed point over here. And I've marked that on at 1600. So in the middle of them both is 14, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1460. So that is this point here in the middle, which is about, turn it on. It's about there. So we've MOT'd it all to height. We're just going to start paving now, set strings up and get cracking. chuck a small orange, mate.
Yeah, I got ya.
Right, you saw we got all the slopes finished yesterday, so we're going to get on to doing this front path now. We're going to do a full one against the brickwork, so it works out perfect to where our paving's come to. But they're in a planting bed, sort of, I think it's about 350 in from that edge, 350 in from the window edge, planting bed, paving then going to the window, and then again 350, and then over here they're having a step up into there. So I'll do that another time. But and then again 350 in here, but they're planting all in front of the window, and then 350 here. So 3 equal beds. Let's just start. Right, so we've moved on a little bit now. I think the last thing you saw was me starting to pave down here. I didn't record yesterday, so a bit more has been done. I've paved all down here. The brickies were a bit camera shy, so didn't want to set the camera up. But we was working around them doing these steps whilst they were laying the courses in and that. So, but all the steps are done. All this, you know, platform area is done. Steps up to the house are done now. All the drains, all the paving is finished. So we are now cleaning and jointing up. Rocco started jointing up yesterday. Rocco, you can follow me up here. Rocco started jointing up yesterday. Let me undo this gate. You got a fair amount done, mate, didn't you? This is the jointing compound that we use on our sandstone. We either use this or the V40, but I mean the Titan is just so easy to use, and it goes solid, ridiculously solid. We'll show you in a bit how we mix it up because we've got some more jointing to do. It's basically our job for this morning, jointing up and getting this finished. You can have a little wander around here, show you what we're getting on with today. So we're jointing up all down here, all these drains and all this paving, all the steps, all in there. We've had to leave a couple of sections out either side just for the air bricks. They wanted the step at the same height as the door, but obviously you need to allow for the air bricks. I think they're going to put a little tray or a grate in there just to stop things going down. But all this side path's done now. Just got to trim up the edge, make it nice and straight. There's a gap at the end where it's missing a slab, but they're putting a aircon unit there, I think, or something. Can't remember. Just in here. Got to cut that a bit wider, but yeah, all this will be jointed up today. I'm just going to get on with it. I think the brickies are doing the steps down here today, actually, once they turn up. But it's all moving along. We're nearly there now, so we'll get on and show you how we do the jointing. that's us finished on this job now. Obviously it's not completed, the brickies need to finish off racking up these steps and need to finish off with the house and that, but we can show you what we've done.